Hello everybody, and welcome. More Le Mans Ultimate, as promised, coming today. Hopefully, my complete lack of practice will not be too much of an issue. But yeah, it's going to be interesting today because I'm doing multiclass against GTEs and LMP2s. I'm in the LMP2. And it looks like there will also be some rain, which I have no idea how to deal with. So that will be fun, and not in the slightest scary. Let's see how that pans out, because that's going to be very interesting. Give me 1 second. Okay. And just a small thing for myself. Review of the stream of the what goes out on OBS. And that's a good start already. That's not a sign of things to come. Whenever I've got this, it has been fine. In fact, when I don't get this is when it's not fine. That's kind of the hilarity of the situation. Also, I'm seeing my taskbar underneath, which is a bit annoying to look at. So yeah, LMP2 and GTE at Monza. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. And I'm already seeing people on the wets. We'll check my fuel consumption later. I'm gonna do it on 78% here and do that. Go out for a drive, see what it's like. Oh, it's raining. This is gonna be fine. I have not driven at all in the rain. And my tires don't seem to be the right choice here.
We've got cold brakes all round. We've got cold tires. We need to get some heat into them.
Ooh, yeah. She's looking up.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Pull the brake bias to the rear.
Yellow flag. Green
Whack the wall as well. That always helps.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Ooh, it's lively. It's lively.
Looks like P5 spinned it.
Yeah, it's not. This is not for mediums. And it locks up quite a bit, unsurprisingly, and wheel spins a lot.
Sector 2 is clear.
I see that's what those pinkish white LEDs on the steering wheel are telling me. Yeah, mediums are not the choice right now. I didn't miss the practice conditions. I know that the qualifying will be overcast from what it looked.
There's a bit of drizzle starting. Air temperature's increasing. It's now 24 Celsius. The leader's just done a 150.72. Sector 1 is yellow.
When that's the leader's time, you know that...
Looks like P2's gone off. Sector 1 is clear.
This is fucked. This has been a mistake, I think.
Yellow flag in sector 1. We think Rutter has binned it.
This will definitely be a lap.
New fastest lap for Berggren, 150.44. Green flag sector 1.
Well, it stopped eventually.
Checkered flag, P10.
Ooh. Yeah, I presume that Inter-Europol is on wets. Yeah.
That's the end of the session.
With tire time.
Position.
Actually, let's check the weather conditions. Yeah, it's raining. I'm gonna jump onto the wet straight away. So this is a half-hour race, if I recall correctly. Oh, it's raining more heavily now. Is this open qualifying? Also, why is it so bright? What?
Exit's clear. Push. Okay, Steve.
What the?
We've got 7 minutes to settle up. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Are we being UV radiated?
Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Car right.
Brilliant.
Still there. Clear. Clear
Excellent.
to the right. Car right. Clear right.
Pull the brake bias to the rear. Not that much, I think, but there should be better, I suppose, and then... Still looking up, though. Ooh. Still a bit slippery. How long's left?
7 minutes remaining.
Okay, so it's the same qualifying time as the other races. This is the first time I'm doing an intermediate, so... on this sim, I've done that on R-Factor 2 a number of times. As for why I'm not doing the weekly, that's at Sebring. That needs practice, you know. Having to be so cautious. The setup is like dry with wet tires. Is this an open setup race? I'm this well prepared, yes. If it's open setup, then some setup work will be done. Soften springs, anti-roll bars.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Just do a lap, Steve, come on. It's embarrassing now. I think further rear wheel brake bias might be the trick here. Because due to the lockup, and the car not stopping, I basically had to stay on the brakes, which didn't help the rotation. Whereas if I get less of a lockup, then I'll probably be able to take the corner with better pace. Man, this is going to be hopeless.
Okay, Steve. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I wish there was a baseline wet setup. Wet setups are my weakest area. I suck at them. What I'm not getting is why is the game so bright? It's raining.
On your right.
It's supposed to be overcast.
Clear right.
Remember, smooth is fast. Even if it doesn't look like it. Yeah, TC up. Ooh. What?
Car right. On your right. right.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well. I'm a second faster though.
Car left.
What's my position?
Clear left.
V7.
Oh, this is getting overcast
Clear
now.
right. You're clear.
Your tyre temps are good.
Whoa. It's getting worse. Conditions are definitely getting worse.
You're a second off the pace in sector 2. Your brake temperatures look good.
Yep, definitely getting
Left
worse.
side, clear left.
Oh, fuck's sake, Steve. Restart it and get on it.
Is it open? Yes, it is. Cool. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I got 25%. Do that. Do fight.
Go ahead has just done a 150.14.
Softest on the setup here. A little bit of a right height increase. Perhaps a bit more wing. Actually, no. Detached on the roll bar. It's wet, so maybe. How long's left?
1 minute left, 1 minute.
Not much time to test the setup.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Cold tyres all around. Need to get some heat into these brakes.
What I try to do here is get as much mechanical grip as possible. Aerodynamic grip is there. It's the stiffness of the car that's doing me in.
Right side, clear right.
That's already better. Man, the GTEs are gonna have a field trip.
No more rain.
Right side, clear to the right.
That's a new fastest lap for Endres. 148.18.
Right side.
Trying to be as cautious as possible. Maybe too cautious, I suppose, but... I haven't got a checkered flag yet. Ah, I did. Okay. Okay, 150 is the brake marker. Good, good, good. Man, going into a rain race without practice, what was I thinking? Also, I don't know why they're doing all rainy events this week. I don't think silver drivers, myself included, are prepared for wet conditions. So easy to grind to silver, so, you know. How slow is the last person doing a lap? It's raining again. Drizzling. Okay. I'm getting a little bit more feel out of the car. Wasn't last. But I was only 4 seconds a lap faster than the second fastest car. The second fastest car? Oh, not what I'm talking about. How much fuel for 30 minutes?
We don't have that data.
Brilliant. Gonna take a full tank. Why not? Why on earth not? I know that if actually a full tank is capable of... I'm gonna take 50 liters. 14 laps. Nah. I'll take a full tank, why not? I don't have pace. Oh, and reduce the camber, I think. Right. Yep. Minimum camber. Actually, maybe more camber in the... No, there. That should be good. Not much camber at the front. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. It's gonna rain. It's raining already, probably. Yes, it is. Alright. Someone saying let's keep each other alive. Well, that assumes we're not gonna die altogether. Jean Alesi is in this server. That's right. You didn't think that would happen, would you? Did you? Come on. Cool. All right. Let's see what I can do. I don't expect much, and I'm actually going to give the cars ahead a fair bit of space. Hopefully the GTE will have the same attitude. Stalled it. I don't think anybody has done this before. Stall the car on the off the line. Actually, they probably have. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna go well.
Green, green, green.
Oh, this is not gonna be good, is it?
On your left. Keep it steady. Still there.
Full lockup.
Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Okay, made one position somehow. Look at how slow we're taking it on this first lap. Everybody's like, okay, let's survive. Well, hopefully that will be the attitude. Uh-oh. Guy ahead seems a little... Uh-oh.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
No!
Side. Clear right.
That's a wheel.
Shit, Steve. Your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
Oh, what? Why did you hit? Oh, for pity's sake. That's a wheel lost. There's nothing. Yeah, there's no saving this. What on earth happened there? Hey, Hyper, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for joining in. Well, it's not anymore. It's not anymore. I don't know what happened there. They crashed on the straight. It's a straight line, gentlemen. I'm good, Hyper. I'm doing alright. Allergies are a little bit of an issue right now, but otherwise I'm fine. I hope you're doing well too. I haven't tuned into your stream for a while because my schedule has changed completely, unfortunately.
He's pitting.
Yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, but hopefully that will change again. I don't know. My work is all over the shop. You're playing Diablo lately, right? Yeah, I'm glad you called me as well, because I know that the time zone differences are massive. Okay, we're out of this race, by the way. Unfortunately, that was very unlucky. I was very unlucky. I'll have to see though.
Hard luck.
Jim, how dare you? Ooh. Okay. I will admit, I must be one of the 5 people in the world that haven't played Diablo. I know. I've played other old games, I haven't played Diablo. It's one of those games that just... I knew existed because it was actually quite controversial around my neck of the woods. And ironically, there were people like, oh, this game is satanic. I was like, okay. Sounds like you got the point. Yes. You really did. Oh, okay. EverQuest. That name rings a bell. I'm not... Here's the thing. When it comes to RPGs, basically my interest in RPGs started with Dragon Age. That was where it all started. I know life the shit out of that game. The problem is that after that, I didn't really have the experience to know what I want to play. So I basically played Final Fantasy, and then I realized that they're taking a lot of time from my life. So yes, Dragon Age Origins is amazing. Yes. It's a shame that the follow-ups were allegedly not very good because I hadn't had the chance to play them. Because I had that on Xbox 360, and I don't have access to that anymore. You just skip them. Okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. It seems to be like the modus operandi for BioWare at the time to basically make as many games as possible, and hopefully they will all be good. And I think that had they taken their time with the other games, I think that they could have been a little bit better. Because from what I've heard, I think it's the story that's lacking the most. I've heard from some people, and that's a bit of a problem. I'm trying to, in order to get, this game, by the way, is in early access, and the replays don't work natively, so I have to bootstrap the game using an external piece of software, like literally spaghetti code, to be able to watch a replay, which seems to be not work. It is working. All right, cool. Let's see. Come on, Mr. Replay. Oh, it crashed the game. Yeah. So this game came out just over a month ago in early access, and it's not the most stable thing on the planet. Come on, Steam can't stop it. All right. I'm sorry, this is a bit cursed, but this happens a lot. By the way, the crashing, particularly with the replay bootstrapper thing. So, Hyper, if you're still in, what are you planning next for a game that you're going to know live? Because at this point, it seems like you played the shit out of Diablo. What else are you doing? Don't tell me Half Sword. I know you're going to be playing that a lot. I know that already. And by the way, please say Mordhau. Because I will stay awake to do Mordhau. I will stay awake. I will potentially ruin my workday just to play Mordhau with you peeps. Oh, come on. Come on, local host. Nope. No! It's the wrong replay. This is cursed. Okay. I loaded the wrong replay. I'm so bad at this. I think I'm done with Diablo. Remnant 2. Okay. How is that game? Because I always found it a bit odd that it's a Souls-like, but with guns. I find that very interesting. This Friday? Okay. I'm working this Friday, though. That's the problem. I'll try to find some time. Okay. Is Luthimir the problem? Or are you the problem in that particular relationship, in that particular scenario? Oh god, this is loading very quickly. So quickly that OBS even doesn't see it. You went Hillary because of him. What, is he face tanking, or is it just that he's the one that's dealing all the damage? I'm sorry if I'm getting maybe potentially putting salt in some sort of wound. Bit of both. Okay. Yeah, I am in RPGs. I'm always the not that Remnant is necessarily an RPG, but it does have RPG elements. I'm always like the brain dead damage dealer. That I don't face tank a lot. I don't know how to kite, but I'm always like the glass cannon build. I literally you fought on me and I die. So yeah, that's mostly personal pride and vanity. No, I didn't. I'm not that creative, actually. So that is a service called Social Stream. It's a... you won't believe this, but... by the way, I'm trying to load the right replay now. It's actually a... whatchamacallit? It's an extension for a browser, believe it or not, for Chromium. And basically every chat you pop out, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, fucking everything, it literally does every platform under the sun. It will pop up there, and then you can, through the extension, you can actually create little like browser sources for OBS. And it has that little thing. Hence it says Twitch on it, because I'm currently streaming onto YouTube as well. Twitch is my main, but I'm streaming on YouTube mainly for the VODs. Hopefully there's... Hold on. Hopefully there's no one on YouTube to offend by that, by saying that. Okay, let's load the right replay this time. Come on, baby. I think I'm loading the right replay. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's called Social Stream. It's a GitHub link. And it's one of those weird apps that you have to download it and it's unpacked. And then you have to go into developer mode on your Chromium browser. And I think there's also a version for Mozilla. And you go into the browser and you open it up, and then from the drop down in the extension, you can access all the options. It has way too many options. The only problem is it doesn't have enough fonts. But it otherwise is fantastic. I mean, you have one of the most elaborate streams out there, so yeah, I appreciate the fact that you're putting all that much effort into it. I have been trying to be that committed, but unfortunately, there's only this much I can do with having a day job and everything. But yeah, I've been this is like the reason I went to social stream is because I used an app before, which was like a multi-streaming app, and it was awful. Like, it was disconnecting by itself. It would disconnect me from my accounts. It was bad. And it had outages, and it blamed Twitch for the outages, because of course that's always the problem. Like, come on. Yeah, I mean, what many people don't appreciate potentially is the fact that you put more time into the stream while you're not streaming than when you're streaming, trying to make overlays, and some people have custom transitions, and yeah, it's complex. It's definitely more complex than people think it is. And unfortunately, it's not always rewarded by the algorithm, unfortunately. Not trying to cry about that or anything, but let's see what I could have done differently here. Look at all that spray, though. Let's see, because I'm always trying to see. Obviously, that was unlucky, but unlucky doesn't really. Okay, let's see. So, I'm gonna pause it here. Camera, come on. Oh, ballsacks. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Let's see what happened there. Oh, what? That looks entirely self-inflicted. What? Why? Okay, let's... Okay, this camera is very clumsy. So I'm gonna go like that and do that. Early access things, sorry. The controls are a little bit junky at the moment. Did that guy crash by himself? Take the mirror out. What are you doing, kind sir? And with the gap behind as well. Oh, that's... Oh, why? Okay. Okay, the camera is moving too much. This is so cursed. I'm sorry, peeps. This is looking probably really bad. But it's following the car, even though it's in free move. So all this was caused by this Prema car, this red car. And that... Is that supposed to be... Is that a Porsche 963 model? Oh dear. That is a different class car model. This has happened before. I don't know if it was in the race. It was registering like that in the race or just the replay, but nevertheless, that's what happened. And I think I hit that Alpine car at the back. Let's change the camera. On the onboard, look at that. Very clear view ahead of the incident. Oh, that's just that's so cursed. That is so cursed. What could I have done there? Nah, I mean, I can barely see a car there to the left. Oh my god, no. Oh, that car got whacked. Please, for the love of God, tell me that Prema didn't continue. Why do people crash by themselves, though? I mean, I suppose they caught grass or something, but you're on your own. It's not rocket science. Just keep it on the road. No pressure. Like they ruined their own race quite badly at that. Anyway, shit happens. Unfortunately, it had to happen when Hyper showed up. It had to happen when someone I watch a lot and like. Not to suggest anything about anyone else that's streaming and is on here, but you know, he tunes in once, and this is what he's greeted with. I swear to God. Why is this? I'm sorry. Let's do that. All right. Okay. Let's try the hypercars at Le Mans Spa. My brain is completely scattered today. I'm very sorry. It just so happens that this wasn't what I expected to be the start of the race. Okay, let's do this for the time being. And get into hypercars and practice the car I'll be driving, which will be hopefully not a Porsche or Ferrari, but it seems like that's the common thing. And it will be raining again. Do I chance it in the rain? Screw it, we're gonna learn. Or what other options do I have? We've got 34 minutes though for that. That's too long for Fuji. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay. Death cometh. But I'll try not to succumb to it. Okay. Do I do the which one do I do? So the short list is Ferrari, Porsche, Peugeot, potentially Cadillac. I'm gonna try the Cadillac in practice. Let's see what this is, how this is in the rain. I know that this is a handful, but if I can make this work, I'll be chuffed to bits. So soften the spring, soften the anti-roll bars, raise the right height a tad, get the wing up. What else? Brake bias stud to the rear. Still run brake migration to the front. We'll see. Come on, game, please. Be good to me. Is that another Cadillac as well? Ooh. Cool. Oh, I forgot. The Cadillac is cursed at Spa. It bottoms out. Well, we'll find out. I assume we're going out on the wets.
The leader has just done a 217.7.
Oh, this has a wet setup already. Okay. Let's Let's see how this is gonna pan out. That might be a little low. Or maybe a bit high. I'm always trying to simulate the position as it would be for a person of my stature, not a person that's...
Exit's clear. Cold tyres all round. Blue flag.
That's an NBA player.
Your brakes are cold. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Car left. Clear to the left.
Okay. This is gonna be death. Whoa. That Porsche really took it slow there.
Okay, Steve. 15 minutes left. That's 15
Sorry.
minutes.
I'm very sorry. I always forget Lacombe in the wet is terrifying.
Keep your wits about you, mate. Incident
On the
sector
first
3.
lap.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Come on, car.
Green flag, sector 2. Sector 3 is clear.
Come on, brain as well. Whoa. This is not. I have to be very cautious.
We're seeing a few spots of drizzle now. Blue flag. Air temps rising.
Now you
It's
did.
now 25 Celsius.
Okay, go on.
Car
Yeah, I
right.
think the Cadillac is not on the cards. It's a lovely car. It sounds great. Can't drive it for shit, but then again, I haven't warmed up the tires yet. Oh, that Ferrari's having a moment. My wiper is going too fast. And being said, I have pace over this guy.
Yellow flag.
Ooh, that's the reason.
We think P5 has gone off. Green flag, sector 2.
Come on, car. Come on. Come on. Yep, different cup. This has been fun. This has been...
Watch out.
Oh, no. Don't go on the track. Don't go on the track. Yep. This is not happening. Cadillac in the bin. For this
That's the end
particular
of the session.
experiment.
P9.
Ferrari. Oh, Peugeot. That's an option. Let's try that. Oh, no. The Peugeot's going to be tricky at Spa, though, because... This is going to be interesting. This might have been a bad decision. Doing rain races with minimal practice. And in a fixed setup as well. If I could make my own setup, I would be able to make something out of it. Oh, here we go. Don't worry, this is fine. I think it's the same server I was in before in the Cadillac. And if the Peugeot works here, I'll be chuffed to bits. I adore this car. For superficial reasons, it looks amazing. Oh, this has completely different setup loaded in. Okay, I do that. This does not have a wet setup loaded in. All right. That's it. It's not raining. It's not raining, apparently. So it may not be the same server.
Its exit is clear. Don't cross the line. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
I think Yamamoto is starting to bug out a little bit.
Brakes all round. Be careful.
Don't die, don't die. Don't die. Wanted to oversteer then. Okay, let's see.
I think P6 has gone off. Green flag in sector 2.
Oh, it's not still. Wait, it's not just stopping even from there. That's a bit. That Ferrari rejoin was questionable. It's not
Okay,
turning.
Steve. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
And I'm on wet tires as well. That Ferrari is struggling.
Yellow flag. Green flag, sector 2.
I'm on four-wheel drive. Well, partial four-wheel drive. Locked up the rears then.
Yellow flag, caution.
This is cursed. I'm considering not doing this race actually. And going for the dry races. But I will give it a shot. Oh my goodness. I overheated the rears, I think. Oh, I haven't. Feels like I have though.
The leader has just done a 214.1. Sector 1, yellow flag. Looks like the leader's gone off. Sector 1 is now green.
Yeah, it's not stopping. So need more deployment.
P10. Yellow flag, sector 2.
Yeah, this is not turning at all. So much understeer, and it feels like very
Sector 2 is now green.
soft and unresponsive. That's not possible. Can't take that line. What?
Okay,
Hold on.
Steve, we need to watch the track limits.
Is this a valid lap? It is a valid lap. Yeah, it's not stopping. Feels so unresponsive on turning. This needs... Oh, yeah. This is going to be a nightmare if I'm going to drive this.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
I think it may be the brake migration, actually. Hold on.
Green flag in sector 3.
Go to electronics. There you go. Disable the brake migration. So you have to see the overlay there, but the game overlay. Oh, this is turning much better now. It was the brake migration that was causing the problem. It basically moves the brake bias forward. Account for the regen from the electric motors, which are at the front. I mean, this is locking up the rears now. Maybe a median would be a happy place to be. Maybe 1% instead of 2.5. These cars are so complex.
Green flag in sector 1.
Way too much understeer. 222. Oh, I've got a brave soul in a Cadillac.
Left side. Clear left.
Bless your soul. But he also lost me 0.8 of a second, so wow.
Green flag sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow, sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace. Looks like the leader's binned it. This lap won't count, you've cut the track. Green flag sector 3. Tyre temps are good.
I'm sweating. I have to work for my survival, if anything. Lap time is irrelevant.
Yellow flag.
Yep.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
This race might be in the bin. Okay, we'll just practice the LMP2 at Fuji then. And the game crashed. Yeah, we're doing the LMP2 at 10. Whatever it is, UTC. I think it's 6 nowadays. No, 7. 7. Because the time zone changed. The daylight savings changed. For us Greeks. LMP2 time. And I don't like Fuji. Let's see what happened with that race in terms of results. Obviously, I lost silver too. Just about, though. And my nationality changed again. I had someone else have that and I thought it was funny. Now it's happening to me and it's not funny. So, event history. I gained a position. Did it go that badly for the rest of the grid? Oh, yes. The Muppet that crashed by himself DNF'd. I was expected to be third. Yeah, that was bad. All right. Register. I think it's this one. That's this one, yes. Let's get into a full-ish lobby. So I can see what my lap times are compared to some actually good people. Hey, Mighty. How you doing, buddy? Driving faster in the rain is going to be my death, so I'm going for Fuji dry races. I don't have any experience in prototypes in the wet. How you doing, by the way? Glad to see you. I'm trying to get to grips with the wet conditions, and I had a pretty unlucky race if you missed it at Monza in Multiclass. I did go in without practice, admittedly, but I did drive very cautiously. Just packing your bags. Oh, for Canada. Do I recall correctly? They had to move, yeah. Okay. Hope that all goes down well and you don't have any issues with that. Because those can be quite annoying under the circumstances. I mean, issues are always annoying. When we're trying to move, it's a bit more important for all things to go to plan, isn't it? Okay,
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
Previous session. Okay. Take 33 liters. Advanced shit up. 78% there. Cheers. And do that. Alright. Bon appetit. If you're going to French-speaking part of Canada, you have to figure that lingo out. I don't remember which part of Canada you're moving into. Oh, the force feedback difference is so huge between the LMP2 and the Hypercars. I hope they fix that sometime soon. Because I don't know, some people are saying that it's because of the tires. I'm pressing X to doubt for that. About that.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Yellow flag, sector 2. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Tyres cold.
Yellow flag.
Brain cold.
We think Messard has binned it. Sector 1 is green.
So yesterday, I nearly had a decent result here coming from last. At okay pace. I have to move my brake bias to the rear then. My lockup was a bit nasty, but then again tires are cold, so warm them up first. Wow, the dead cars are all over the place. I see dead cars. And I don't even need the 6th sense.
Right side. Still
Okay,
there.
go on then.
Clear right.
Sector 1 is yellow. Air temps increasing.
Right side. Clear right.
He attacked me like twice and then immediately spun it as soon as I let him go. Guess what I'm not doing again? Let him go.
Green flag, sector 2.
Okay. Let's see if my brake bias is right.
Car right. Clear
Okay.
right. You're clear.
I was too early on the brakes there. Okay,
Clear right.
go on. Excuse the sniffling, but my nose is starting to get a bit stuffy now.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
It was fine all day until,
Sector 1.
except for the morning,
It's racing.
I decided to stream. And that
Sector
fantastic.
3 is yellow. Sector 2 is now green. Sector 1 is 1.9 off the pace.
If I had moved the brake bias further to the rear, that would have been death, by the way.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
Welcome to the clunkiest
clunkiest
section of any track
Green flag in Sector 1.
on the WEC calendar. You saw nothing? So I just think I have too much brake pressure then. That's the thing I hate about the G29 pedals, among other things.
16th place. Brake temperature.
The brake modulation is hard. So you always have to set the brake pressure accordingly. Okay, so I found my brake marker this time.
Watch out. Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag. We can see Barrow has gone off. Sector 1 is green. Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Your right sides are cold. Your left front tyre is really hot.
It's not too bad. From the pressures at least, it seems fine. Come on.
Okay, Steve, we need to watch these track
I
limits.
think I preemptively corrected the slide that didn't happen at the end of the day, but the car was bucking.
Green flag in sector 3.
Come on.
The guy behind has just done a 137.25. Yellow flag.
Again, excuse me for the sniffling.
Zion has spun off.
See what I'm doing relative to the rest.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is green.
Can I potentially break at the 100 mark? It's an interesting question. Because I normally brake at the 150, and now I found out I can brake at the 125. Oh my god, the car is riding the gravel. It's so low, it's riding the gravel. It's beaching.
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Okay, how far off the pace am I? Quite a bit. So, pressure... 74%, I'd say. Do that, I suppose.
You got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Yep.
The pit exit looks clear. Green flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is green. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
Barely any
Tires are
lockup.
cold, watch out.
On cold tires and on a really bad... with a really bad...
Yellow flag.
like, very late braking zone, that's what I'm trying to say.
We think that valet has crashed.
Yeah, cold tires and grip don't go well together. See?
Green flag in sector 2.
Oh, they're so much better now, the brakes.
Blue flag.
I need to do that so I can see the flags more easily. This section is so awkward. I'll repeat what I said yesterday. This is a disgrace to this track. It was so much better off before. Was it 2005? Was it that they did this, or 7?
Alright, Steve, there's a car exiting the pit, heads up.
Both numbers could be wrong, of course,
Sector
but
2 is now yellow, B13.
that's what my recollection suggests.
Your brake temperatures are looking good.
Oh yeah, 100 mark. If I don't drive like a granny afterwards, that would be great.
Green flag in sector 2.
Don't skate. That curb, by the way, don't take it because there's a 50% chance you might actually do a 50-50 on it, like it's a skateboard. Like it's a rail and you're on a skateboard, and the car just is pitched sideways and you're dead. Ask me how I know this. Or watch yesterday's VOD.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
This is another area where I'm very slow.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
That's better.
Green flag, sector 1.
Vastly improved on my previous lap. 1.7 seconds up. Hey. And there's more time to find another chicane. I reckon I can find another 3/10.
You quickest overall. Sector 3 times okay.
Am I?
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear.
Thought about turning there. The brakes. There's an apex somewhere in there, Steve.
Yellow flag. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace. Fastest lap for Barrow, 133.07. Sector 3 is now
It's close. Not there.
They'll delete this lap, track limits.
Still counts.
Now green.
Somehow.
Your left rear is hot, your left front's cooking.
How long's left?
5 minutes to go.
Cheers.
P2. Okay, Steve, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
4. Come on, car.
Incident in Sector 2.
That was rubbish.
Sector 2 is clear. It looks like Zion has gone off.
It's a bit of a cut.
They'll invalidate this lap, track limits.
Ah, they didn't. We're gaming the system, boys and girls. Well, actually, that's unlikely, but you never know.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
What am I doing?
Like Zion
What am I
has been
doing?
hit. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Okay. We're nearly there on the brake force. Just gonna load the new cars that popped up. There we go. All right. Let's go for a low 33, if not a high 32.
It exit's clear. Sector 2 is clear. We need to get some
It's not
heated
clear.
brakes. Cold
Buddy,
time all
I saw the
around.
blue flag already on the
Far left, clear left.
pit light. Someone in here is called Patrick Banksy. Something tells me that Banksy wouldn't tell everyone. Don't do that on cold tires.
Sector 3 is green.
Three minutes to go.
Sector 2. Sector 3 is now yellow. It looks like Oren has stacked it. Green flag Sector 3.
Cheers.
Right, clear right.
You have to do that, but thank you.
Green flag Sector 1.
How much fuel for 18 minutes?
For 18 minutes. We reckon we'll need about 23 litres.
That's very optimistic. Not the line through T1. Didn't make it work somehow though. I'm gaining time.
Yellow flag, caution. Sector 1 is green. Green flag, sector 2.
Why did that car stop on track? Oh, balls.
Right side, 3 wide, you're on the left.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
Oh well. Still, I never expected to be top of the practice leaderboard. So 70 was the magic setting, 73%? 73, yes. And on the default brake bias as well. Go back, please. See what happened to that car. Oh, trail braked. Never do that on the LMP2 around here, or on a fast corner anyway. It will swap ends. Top tip.
That's the end of the session. P1.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What's going on today? Wow, it crashed again. And this time it didn't even trigger the backsplat thing that it does after the... usually when it crashes. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm taking a well-earned break from Le Mans Ultimate in the next few days. I'm going to go back to rallying. I have to do that anyway, because I don't want to embarrass myself as badly as I did in Finland. And, I mean, San Remo is probably not harder than Finland, but it's definitely hard. Anyway, let's jump straight in. And OBS still is not seeing it. It usually takes its time. It's all good. There we go. I think, by the way, they recently reduced the size of some of the splits. I don't know if they did that for the beginner races. But I know that the weekly went from 48 drivers to... Is it 38? Because people were having issues, let's just say, with CPU occupancy. ASRock Corsair moments. That classic 99% CPU occupancy thing. All of that's on ASRock Corsair is more of a bug. Here it's more like, yeah, we don't have they haven't optimized it quite well enough just yet. On that note, that's a nice one to have. CPU, I suppose, we should make it C. Or not. Or 1. Or not. 2. Or not. Well, I don't care about voting. I just described the average young person.
Just 2 minutes left. 2
Boomer
minutes to
humor.
go.
I'm sorry. All right. 30 liters, I think, should be good. Down to 73%. All right. was half expecting another crash, considering there's been... How many are we on today? 3 or 2? I don't know. And I don't see other people having the same issue, so... One's not working, by the way. Or is it only when the HUD is on?
All clear on pit exit.
No, it's not.
Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Good job. Very good job on the braking zone there. Ooh, dear. Track's greener than it was on the practice server.
Air temperature's increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
That. Yep. Track's greener. You can see less of a racing line as well. Less of a rubber line, I mean.
Just done a 136.28.
If that's the leader, then this is an easy one.
Checkered flags out, P11.
Okay. Oh, there's a DKR engineering car. That looks quite good. Two DKR
That's the end
engineering
of the session.
cars.
P11.
Hold on, am I the only one from United? Hey, that's rare. It's one of the more popular liveries out there. Well, that's too much fuel for quali, but I don't really... I'm not too concerned about where I qualify. I'm more concerned about surviving this one and gaining back my safety rank that I lost at the disaster of a race at Monza, and I'm not going back to Monza ever again.
Car right.
Some say he can learn.
You're the left, clear to the right.
Some say he can learn.
It's cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Yep, I'm noticing it now.
Car right, clear right.
Why? Yeah, track is very green. Oh no, I hit the wall. Please don't be broken. That was the slightest of taps. Have to be cautious on the throttle though. I don't quite have the grip levels I had when I was practicing earlier. The core tires, of course, are probably playing a role in it as well. But I know for a fact that the track is greener on quali than it is in the race. And it's greener in practice than it is in quali. aka less grippy.
There's a car rejoining. 5 minutes to go,
Yep.
5 minutes left.
Information I don't really need, but thank you. Am I having issues?
Car left, clear left.
Or is it just that person? I think it's just that person. I've never seen this so bad. It was stuck at like 3.5 seconds. Hopefully that car won't be on the same part of the track than I will be. Fuck's sake. Shit the bed.
Car right, left
Is
side.
the album over?
Clear left.
I think the album's over. Sorry, peeps. How's my arrow?
That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it.
Right side.
I'm having collision detection with many cars. Is there a problem with my internet? I wonder.
10th position. Your brake temps look good.
Turn, you shit. It's bucking a lot.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Your right tyres are cold. Sector 2 time is good.
I run a ping test in game on the straight. Oh yeah. Nope, it's fine.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
So much wheel spin, Jesus Christ. But it is a faster lap, I suppose, so not too much complaining to do.
E9. Sector 3 is 2.0 seconds off the pace.
Yes, that's because my whole lap
On
is
your
cursed.
right. Clear to the right.
Is the server taking a crap or something? Because every time I come across a car, it shows me latency issues.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
It's not brilliant, is it? What's the leader's fastest lap?
137.48.
I doubt that. It's like it's so nice. Like it's... There's no grip. Gain half a second, but I just can't find the grip. It's like it's night and day compared to the practice server.
E10. Sector 3 is a second off the pace. That's the end of the session. 10th position.
Shit the bed. Ooh. Gaining more time, but I'm not gaining enough. Every time I come across another car, I'm getting latency issues. It's a bit of a rough downshift. Come on, Steve, that's an apex that you should have hit. Yeah, binned it. Laps in the bin. Very much indeed. Yeah, that's gone. That could have been a half-second gain there. Oh dear. What's my position?
P10.
Tell you what, it's not going to be like yesterday's race. Where I came from the middle of nowhere. 32.7 for the leader. Pretty solid. Ah, music goes away. See how's it hanging on YouTube.
Please start your engines.
All right, we're gonna take 30 liters. Actually, take 33 just to be on the cautious side. Oh, that's too much, but better safe than sorry. Here's my my motto. Okay, ready up. So I am 10th of how many? 17. Just a quick survey. 19. Okay, then I'm actually 12th. Ah, not brilliant. That being said, I recall these races can be a little bit of a matter of attrition. So expect to see some positions gained. Also, give me a second to blow my nose. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. Just to be sure. It's that time of year, isn't it? I was born in April. Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know of a single person that has been born in spring that doesn't have hay fever / allergies, which is just rough. Not that the your month of birth matters in any way, but I find it particularly ironic.
Green.
Oh yeah, great. We all accelerate and then
To right. On your right.
we decide to brake for some reason.
Still there. Clear right.
Prema causing
Yellow
chaos.
flag in sector 1.
Holy...
To the right. Free wide.
What the
You're to the left.
We think P5's
Car right. Free wide. You're on the left.
Sorry, that was a battery join.
Car right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Clear to the right.
Looks like you got some minor bodywork damage. Green flag in sector 1.
What the hell were the leaders doing? What is going on?
Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag in sector 2.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
What a moron.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Really?
Still there. Clear right.
Shithead. I couldn't possibly give any more space without falling off the track. Okay, let's be positive. Okay, let's be positive. Let's.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Clear to the right.
Seem to be some either the server is taking a crap or
Sector 3
my
is clear.
computer is taking or my internet is taking a crap, which I hope is not the case. Please let me know if my stream is getting weird. All my ping tests are showing 70 to 72 milliseconds, so the game doesn't think there is an issue with me.
Okay, Steve, relax, focus, keep it smooth. P9.
Being wise.
On your left. Clear to the left.
I was very cautious from that green car. What's my position?
Pardon?
What's my position?
P8. Yellow flag.
Another one bites the dust. That's B7.
Green flag, sector 2. We think that cotton has gone off.
Okay. I haven't developed a rhythm yet. Let's do that now. Build up a rhythm. Keep it steady. Drive cautiously. Exploit mistakes. I still can't feel the grip that I was feeling when I was doing the practice session. Admittedly, now there's a bit of damage on in the car, but I think it's at the front. I don't think I have damage in the rear.
7th position.
The car was moving a bit strangely there.
Yellow flag. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Everyone's looking up. Even I did. Even though I've backed off my brake pressure. Yeah, the server is balked, I think. There's some interesting movement happening.
Green flag, sector 1. The right side tyres are cold.
But please, if there is anyone watching, please let me know if you're having any issues with the stream, dropping frames or something. Just to be sure that it's not my connection, because I can't see that right now. I can't. I only have like a windowed preview of the stream on OBS, not from Twitch or YouTube. Because my second screen is basically a tablet that I use as a second screen. Yes, that's possible. It literally registers as a second monitor. Anyway, let's try and catch up.
Green flag in sector 3.
Oh, hello. Hello. Please fight. Thank you. Was a big old look, but didn't go for it.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
So the problem, because the car is really not gripping up. You can probably tell from my movements, I'm fighting it everywhere. Pressure seems fine though. Fine-ish. Lap times are not though. 36? Yeah, I mean, it's a 35.9, but I count as the 36.
Okay, Steve, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
It looks like his prediction on the fuel was actually good. I was like, yeah, that's pretty optimistic, isn't it? But of course I forget that I have now set it so that his predictions are based on max fuel consumption. So it's the worst case scenario, which is how I like to refuel. So maybe I should start trusting it a bit more. Oh! That was a stutter and a force feedback loss there, momentarily.
Tyre temps are good.
When you make up your mind, the pressures are the same. Like on this lap, in fact, the right-hand side is actually slightly lower on the pressures, and apparently the temperatures are fine. Probably on the cusp. Like what, 70 odd degrees? And the downshift protection did me dirty there. But then again, rather than a blown engine, I suppose.
P7, your left front's hot.
Things are looking juicy up ahead, though. I think there's just someone just needs to pull the pin, and that grenade is going off. Oh, here we go. Pin has been pulled.
Sector 2 is yellow. We can see Kruger and Grosjean have gone off. Fire her back up, get back into the fray. Green flag in Sector 2.
Brilliant. What a race.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Steve.
To be fair, I could have avoided that, I suppose. And I stalled it afterwards, that's the problem. Oh well. What's my position?
P7.
I think I have pace on that Europol car ahead. Because I was gapping him before the incident. Was better.
Your left front tyre.
I know, but what can I do? The car just doesn't understeer. It just understeers. So what can I do? Need to turn right. Guess maybe instead of staying on the throttle part way and shifting the balance to the rear, I should perhaps.
All right, Steve. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Lift more fully. Oh my god, the car is on ice skates. Yeah, I'm afraid of pushing it, and I think that Inter Europol car is definitely not slower than me.
The guy ahead has just
May have been one of the cars.
133.52. That was at 134.6.
May have been one of the cars that was involved in the incidents earlier. That's kind of good though, because if given enough time, that Inter Europol car might actually catch up. With that group up ahead that was fighting. Again, another frame drop in the game and a force feedback pause. And the car left. They haven't fixed that.
Sector 1 is now green. Your right sides are cold. The guy ahead is Grosjean.
I think this is the last lap. Oh well. Could be worse, I suppose, but too many contacts.
Just done at 135.15.
Not the last lap?
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
How long's left?
3 minutes remaining.
That was a nasty lockup. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
This is a disaster. Wow. The day has been something.
Your tyre temperatures are fine.
Turn, you stupid thing. Turn. What's the gap ahead?
7.4 seconds.
What's the gap behind?
2.0.
Yeah, I saw that guy get closer, but they dropped back. We have one more lap after this. Pretty sure we do, in fact. Don't bin it again.
Your left front tyre is running hot.
Or at least try to. Oh, hello. Looks like some things are happening ahead. Fuck's sake, there's no grip. Wrong button. Turn the traction control up to 5. Will potentially kill my run, but At this point, I have serious issues with spinning up. I'm actually going to turn it down to 4.
7. There's the finish.
Oh,
Good drive.
that was the...
Okay, pit stop requested. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Oh. Ooh, okay, that is not cool. That is not cool from that Alpine. Not at all. You don't crash into somebody else at the end of the race.
The pit crew's ready.
Ah, fucking Premers. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Was the stream fine? It was, ostensibly. It's just the server that was taking a crap. Let's do something else, actually. Okay. Back to silver 2. Wow, all of us gained heaps of positions there. 9.4%. I literally gained what I lost from the previous race. Wow. So many contacts. One of them was entirely my fault. Needs to be said. Okay, let's see what's up next. What's the weather condition? What are the other weather conditions for this? Oh, fucking rain again. Nope. I don't mind the rain per se. I'm not one of those people that are like just fair weather races. But that's just asking for my safety ranking to tank. Right, so today I'm joining the Devil's team. Driving a Ferrari. I drove it around here and it feels spectacular. Basically, a little bit tricky, a little bit, you know, more snappy than the Aston, but considerably faster pace-wise. I did a 348 or 58. It ended in 8. That much I know. The Porsche needs like a dedicated setup for this track. A better one than the one in the game. I think the on corner entry is a bit understeer, and then it switches over to mid corner, and the back end just goes. And it does that rather suddenly, as Porsches tend to do because of the rear engine configuration, at least the 911s. So that's a bit of an issue. That's cursed. That's so cursed. Particularly the Rexy in the Kessel was chef's kiss. There's my car. JMW. It's too much. Okay, let's do it. Let's get used to this thing. after the LMP2. And of course get used to Le Mans, because it's Le Mans.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Sector 1 is yellow.
Oh, this is so much different.
We think Frank has stacked it in and unlocked chicane. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Hello, Frank.
All around. Sector 1 is green.
Hello, Ferrari enjoyer.
Minutes left.
It's important to remember that even on with the tire warmers that are only available at Le Mans, the first lap is still sketchy. What's happening there?
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 2.
By the way, I'm sorry my view is so far behind on this car. I would like to have it a little bit further forward, but I want to be able to see the rear view because I hate using the virtual mirror. And if I can avoid it, I would rather sacrifice my sense of speed. You get that.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Not the line, good sir. So that flag box is way out of the way. Wow. This car is designed for triples, isn't it? Or VR. And particularly wide headsets at that. This is what I should have done all along. Sod the rainy Monza races. Sod any Monza races. Monza is a no-no. Should be automatically at least.
Yellow flag.
I'll show that early.
Green flag in Sector 2.
Bye.
Incident Sector 3. Yellow flag. We think Frank has crashed. Sector 3 is now clear.
That was rather nonchalant on my end. That was nearly a T-bone there. Wow, that was deep. Man, this guy is so good. I can see where people pick it.
Sector 1, yellow flag.
It's not just about the pace. It just feels good. It has
The leader has gone off in.
It doesn't quite have, in my opinion, the nose the Corvette has. The Corvette to me feels like very sharp and pointy
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
at the front end. But it has more balance than it has as well. Like it's
Green
less
flag in Sector
psychotic.
3.
It doesn't feel like the Porsche, which is
Yellow
like
flag, Sector 1.
too rearward in its weight distribution and therefore too
Green flag in
wayward.
Sector 1. Sector 3 is now yellow.
Or like the Aston that has that just
46 Celsius. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. The leader has just done a 3:59.1.
that. I mean, the biggest problem with the Aston is how slow it is. It's just not quick.
We think Charin has gone off in Dunlop chicane.
Well, where you need to be, sir. Or madam.
Sector 1 is green.
God, that reminds me of that. What is it? Gun Runner's Arsenal robot on New Vegas.
For Toro, 4:01.1 seconds.
Is it hello, dear sir or madam?
Yellow flag, Sector 2. Sector 3 is yellow.
It's intro.
Sector 2 is now green.
How much fuel for 19 minutes?
For 19 minutes. We should need about 28 litres.
You sure about that?
Checker flags out. 8th place.
No. Wait. I wanted to finish the lap. Oh, Anufriev was in this. This server. That's a name I know. I don't know if he's one of the nice ones, the nice drivers, the nice Slav drivers, or the bad ones. Oh, that's a bad call. Okay. Connection lost because the server ended. Let's see what we're up against. It's a Pagani in French, interestingly enough. So it's probably a Pagani. Very popular, this game in France, as you can see. Freddy. If that name rings a bell, I'm sorry I reminded you of his existence. Let's see how low I am here. Very. Oh, I was in a race with Cyril. Oh, he was the guy we had that incident with yesterday at Musan Corner. Do you have to go all the way back? Okay, I didn't have to go all the way to the main screen. Man, Platinum 3. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's happening today? Goddamn fucking shit. And the game still shows up as running on Steam, by the way, at the moment. And I have to stop it manually, which means the little fucking bug splat thing isn't popping up. You know what? I'm gonna be glad to go back to Ratchet Benz Rally tomorrow, which is the plan. And potentially just focus on rallying for the next week and a half. I will say that, and I'll probably come back to Le Mans Ultimate because it's so addictive. Because I really like these cars, and I really like the driving experience, but holy shit, it needs polish at the moment. And I don't know, other people are not having that many crashing issues, so am I doing something wrong? And if so, what? I do have a few plugins, admittedly, tucked on. But all of them have been like non-quantities that other people use as well, specifically on Le Mans Ultimate. From our Factor 2 though, so it's not like it's native. Please. Alright, we're in. Yeah, hi Woody. Yeah, they're pretty common. But they're not for everyone, so it's I kind of want to see what the differentiating factor is between the different computers. Whether it's a CPU problem, because I know that Intel and AMD CPUs tend to present different issues for game development, and of course different GPUs, but that's usually CPU related. Yeah, that's what the devs have to work out. I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to find if there's any way I can mitigate this, because if it's like, because I run an overclock, for example, on my CPU. I have been running it for 4.5 years, definitely 4 years, at least 4 years, and it's rock stable. Like, I haven't had any issues with any game. But I know that overclocking sometimes presents instabilities. And that's the only overclock I have. Actually, technically, my RAM is overclocked because this is an old Ryzen chipset, so Every RAM kit defaults to
That's
like
the end of the session. P8.
2133 megahertz, and you have to manually clock it to whatever clock speed you want it to run at.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
35 liters should be good. Not that I'm racing. I'm going to qualify with this amount. Just want to be sure I'm on the ready. How are you doing, by the way, Woody? Hope you're doing great. I've had already 2 battle races today. The first of which was sad. Some muppet from P2 in an LMP2 at Monza spun on his own on the back straight, and then caused a pileup, and because it was in the wet, there was so much spray I couldn't see, and suddenly out of the spray pops up a car.
Don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat.
And there's nothing I could do.
Tires are cold. Watch out.
I don't think. And it took a wheel out, so the car was undrivable, of course, unsalvageable. And then at Fuji, literally everybody crashed into me, and I admittedly crashed into somebody in one of my worst rejoins to date. But yeah, I'm starting to get burned out with the from the issues.
Yellow
flag
flag,
Ultimate.
2. Yellow flag in sector 3.
This is a personal thing. It doesn't mean that you will have the same experience.
Has gone off. Green flag sector 2. Green flag sector 3.
I do. No, I haven't actually. No,
Air temps rising. It's now.
I'm out of the loop with Pain of Salvation because I didn't enjoy the when they made the lineup change
Green.
for Road Salt.
Sector 3 is yellow.
I didn't quite enjoy what they made after that particular era, like Road Salt in particular.
That's the end of the
But I need to give them another chance because I really like some of their ideas, particularly from Remedy Lane and The Perfect Element. Is it? No, it's not The Perfect Element. What's the name? Perfect Element, isn't it? Anyway, those 2 albums anyway, adjacent albums from that era of their music. But yeah, I've been diversifying with my music listening so much, my listening habits, that I didn't have much time to. Panther is great. I'll give it a look. I'll give it a listen. If you vouch for it, then I'll definitely check it out.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Steve. We've got 6 minutes to do the business. Cold tires all round.
Because I like me some good
Brake
prog.
temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Especially because they do like this. Most of their albums are thematic, which I find very interesting as a concept. Especially in prog rock, where they can really flesh it out. Although the problem I've had with them is that they usually have some ideas that they will include in multiple songs, the same riff. Seen them live. That's cool. Was it? I don't know how many lineup changes. Did you see them in the original lineup, or did you see them with the like Road Salt era lineup? Because I think that was past 2008. That the Road Salt. I'm calling it because of the album name, by the way. That year, around 2010. When they also made a live album called, is it The Life and Death of the Pain of Salvation? Something like that. Which was actually a pretty good live album, to be fair. So glad to find an enjoyer of the music, though. It's not often I get to talk about Pain of Salvation. Early 2000. Oh, that was my favorite. That was my favorite of the ones I've listened to. That was my favorite era. Great band. And if I recall correctly, their singer has pretty good live presence as well. Although they play the songs pretty close to the album performances. Although more recently, because they switched to 7-string guitars, they have been playing them slightly differently. For example, Undertow, which is one of my favorite songs of theirs. They actually start on the the open A, because they play in drop A, I think. So it sounds a bit different to the original album, which was on a 6-string. I recall they were bang on in the pocket, very tight band. As someone who does live sound, I'll tell you this is not frequent. I once had, I did a live show for a band that's actually kind of weird. They're like a sort of, not session band quite. It's basically a band of session musicians. Led by a Nigerian Greek guy who play like funk, but with lots of R&B and jazzy elements.
On your right.
And they were tight as a mermaid's knickers.
Right.
More melodic opeth, yes.
Bodywork damage there, just
What?
ignore it.
Excuse me? You're right, Jim. I hope that wasn't a post hit, because those posts are killing my SR. They did last time I was here. Well, the time before the last time I was here. Don't. By the way, if you like tight prog, that's a little bit more modern though, you can also check out Tesseract, Woody.
That's 2 minutes left.
They're kind of in that sort of genty territory. They're more, they have like a heavy rhythmic element to their rhythm guitar sections, but they have really good melodic stuff. And if you want something lesser known, there is a Serbian band called Destiny Potato. You don't like them? Okay. Yeah, live they're not very good in my opinion. They have very good performances, but they sound a bit underwhelming. Check out, if you want to know a lesser known band, Destiny Potato, who also are now called Sordid Pink. SORDID Pink. They are the same band, by the way, but on Spotify they appear as both. And it's like a combination of... They've got prog elements, they've got some Balkan music elements on some of their songs, but they also have like hooks, which is rare for prog. And very technical but very tasteful playing. And even new metal elements, which I personally like. But don't expect rapping or anything, it's just that it's got like somewhat of a corny sound. Oh, Devin Townsend. Oh, how was Devin? I assume amazing. Yeah, I get you. I'm more along the same lines. But they only have made 2 albums. One is Destiny Potato and one is Sordid Pink. So it's not like you have to catch up with a band that has like 20 years history, discography, and therefore
B13.
it's a bit of commitment to listen to all the stuff. Devin is always good. The one occasion that struck me, like how amazing he is. First of all, there are some videos on YouTube when he was sponsored by Daddario. I think it was Daddario. The video is called Devin Townsend Unleashed, and it was back when he was doing drugs, and he was, I think, with Strapping Young Lad at the time. It was when he brought out the last album of A Strapping Young Lad before he broke that up and went to rehab. And he was combining like fairly technical playing and talking bollocks at the same time. It was mind-blowing. Hey, 358 dead. Not bad. What's my position?
B13.
Oh, that shit. Oh, it didn't count. Or did it? I wouldn't know if I didn't have... Well, I didn't have my overlay on. Good job, Steve. You said B13. You heard B13, didn't you? Motherfucker. Fucking pole position. There you go. So Devin at Albert Hall. Wow. That must be special. So anyway, what I was trying to say, that was the video that got me. It's called Devin Townsend Unleashed, and it was like a part of 2 videos. Like at some point he was shredding. Like he was playing some mad sweeps. And he was at the same time, he was talking about his album. He was trying to say that this is so trivial, I can do that so easily, by the way. How much fuel for 20 minutes?
For 20 minutes, we should need 31 litres.
This car is this car, by the way, is I think the fastest car on the grid on this track, and it has the lowest consumption of all the cars I've driven so far. I wasn't using the qualifying map, admittedly, but... So I'm gonna take 35 liters. Or 36, just to be sure. Although 20 minutes, the race is 16, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Please start your engines.
Yeah, pole position. Apparently that counts as P13 somewhere. Never expected to get pole, but that's what happens. I tank my safety, my driver rank, and then I get into the lobbies that are slower. Also, every car on the grid present, and in fact behind me 2 Porsches, which will probably die. Another Ferrari, 2 more Porsches that will probably die. Aston, which will be slow. There's no getting away from the fact that because I drove the Aston, it just is slow. That's all. It drives beautifully, it's slow. That's all. What needs to be said about that. Alright. Watch me, by the way, probably. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna beat it from the lead. Capsman in 6th. I'll have you know they're an esports driver, but you don't know the name of the team. That's why it's in caps, because they need you to know. My favorites are the ones, I think they have been, like, they probably have been caught using a nickname. The ones that is like name, and then there's like a hashtag, and then a 4-digit number. I'm important. I'll have you know, Mr. Wood, that surnames are important. And if I put my surname in all caps, it wouldn't fit in any possible space. Like... Those are dupe names. Oh, like on iRacing. Smurfs and iRacing. All right. I'll be a good sport and actually give us a proper start. Oops, sorry. I'm very sorry. That was my bad. I'm very sorry, Mr. Rexy. Mrs. Rexy, whatever it is. Not used to be in pole position.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
Alright.
Well done, Steve. Good start.
I want to build up a gap to that Porsche because on lap 1, that car is sketchy. Yes, I've done it, I think. What's the gap behind?
1.2 seconds.
Yes. No draft for you, Rexy. That means they have to deal with I thought I have a doppelganger. You never know. Someone else might have wood. That's a horrible joke. I'm very sorry. I know I have doppelgangers in real life. I have the same name as me, but my full legal name, which is not on.
Yellow flag.
I have two middle names, by the way, for some reason.
Looks like Urban's gone off in PlayStation chicane.
And there is literally no one on the planet other than me that has those three names and that surname. Don't die. That Porsche has space. That gap evaporated. Probably because I'm driving like a bit of a tool.
Sector 2.
Meanwhile, the others are having a bit of a demolition derby, it looks like.
Sector 2.
From all the yellow flags. Very cautious there. Oh, Porsche got a bit unsettled there. The thing about the Porsche is that it can't carry anywhere near as much speed. I haven't heard that other one before. Yeah, basically what happened is my parents had a brother before me,
Sector 3. We think Albert.
whom they named after my paternal grandfather. That brother, Porsche's gone. Porsche's gone badly. Wow. Porsche did the Porsche there. Part of the reason I'm not driving it here. So, my brother died about a week after he was born because he had his heart hadn't been formed properly. By the way, this will be a bubble race. And then my grandparents, very dignified people as they are, were fighting about whose name the next child, me, would have. So my parents gave me the name you see on screen, which was actually my preferred one, thankfully. My favorite one of the three. And then just so that my grandparents don't have to duke it out, they gave me their names too. So I have my own name, my two grandparents' names, grandfather's names, and then my surname, which, by the way, is just the one surname. They didn't count out to them to the degree that I have two surnames as well, which would be an absolute piss take. Because at that point I would need like a whole form, like a whole A4 shit just to write my fucking name.
Rogers has retired.
So, interesting situation. Needless to say that I was made relentlessly fun of at school for that name when people found out. And a teacher, an ancient Greek teacher in high school, decided to refer to me by one of my middle names, which went brilliantly with the rest of the class. Was like, I've never heard of wood jokes. Not once. Never. Never.
He's green.
I'm pretty sure some people of taste may have actually made references to Monty Python for your name. That's a woody sort of name. Not tinny like some others. If you're not familiar with that sketch, it probably make no sense to you, but if you are familiar, you might even find it somewhat quaint, if not borderline, maybe potentially funny. Holy bonkers, they're dropping like flies. A person that has a rather unfortunate name, Aubjugs. Aubjugs perhaps, but I don't know, has DNF'd.
Sector 2 is yellow. Okay, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
So enjoy this hot lapping session.
We think that Barrow has gone off in.
Is that what that looks like it's going to be?
Green flag in Sector 1.
Like my previous win at in LMP2s. Your names to report on that list. I honestly have given up bothering with reporting names. I had the same problem with R-Factor 2. And the thing is that on R-Factor 2 on Race Control, they had Jimmy Allison who was on it. Che, honestly, yeah.
We're halfway home. Fuel looks tight. You might make it to the end.
Fuel's tight. I have 25 liters left. In fact, I'll show you. Okay. How long's left?
9 minutes to go.
All right. How's my fuel? I shouldn't. How's my fuel?
We think about 16 minutes of fuel remaining. 6 liters per lap.
Honestly, she's 7 minutes out now. I thought it couldn't possibly get worse. I also have to say that compared to the Vet and the Porsche, the Ferrari drives itself around the Porsche curves. It's ironically better than the Porsche at the Porsche curves. Make of that what you will. Like right now I'm just chatting bollocks and driving it on autopilot and I'm doing fine. I'm slow, but I'm doing fine.
Okay, Steve, we're halfway through. That was a 3:59.7. The guy behind has just done a 3:59.
Ooh, they're quicker than me. It's probably because I'm chatting bollocks, as I said, I'm not focusing, but... As Alebun says, focus, focus! Proceeds to run out of fuel.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
That old joke will never cease to be funny.
Sector 3 is now clear. We can see Ouch has crashed in Porsche curves.
Did you say ouch? Is there someone called Ouch? Which I couldn't report that. That's accurate. But it's probably someone called Auch. But anyway, the worst part I've seen, by the way, about the fake names, there was a French guy.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Who was called Jean Merde Laratine.
Ouch has stacked it. Sector 3 is clear.
Which loosely translates as fuck the rating, I think. Either that or shit the rating. or death to the rating. I don't remember. My French isn't. Is very rusty. But yeah, apparently that was fine.
Sector 3 is yellow.
What's the gap behind?
3.5 seconds. We think Urban has gone off in Porsche curves. Green flag sector 3.
Still at Porsche curves. There must have been some pretty intense shenanigans behind. I think we can all agree though that I didn't cause them at the start.
You're now in the lead.
Which makes a difference because on the previous race, someone decided to do the thing I hate. Accelerate and then brake just before the green light and then accelerate again. Like, come on. On the 2 occasions I've been pole position, I just went below 120 km an hour and then immediately as I exit the final chicane, boom, floor it. I don't understand why they haven't done what R-Factor 2 does, though. That's the part that perplexes me. Why not have the safety car lead the pack? Because in R-Factor 2, we've done, like, seriously, we've done
Steve, just
oval
left. Hold your nerve.
rolling starts. You know, the meme races, although here he goes the sound bug. Again. I have to report this at some point because I'm not hearing any other people having it, but I am having it.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Balls.
You had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
Stupid. My leaf was just a tap. Not too bad. It's not bad at all, actually, probably, but... Right, 58, 58.
You've got half your fuel left.
Customer qualifying. That's with very cautious, very conservative driving. What's the gap behind?
4.0.
Cool. Oh, lap up. Time to find out how bad some people's blue flag etiquettes would no doubt be. Etiquette. Well, etiquettes. That's very slow, though.
The guy in front is a lap behind.
Cheers. That's a new thing, and I like it. I also like that if you ask what's the gap behind, it will give you the gap behind from the car that's physically behind you on track.
We can see Seb has gone off in.
And tell you if it's on the same lap or not.
Flag in sector 3.
I haven't tried it yet to see if it also applies to oh, naughty.
Flag limits.
It's a Porsche, isn't it? Ahead. How long's left?
Now you're breaking up.
How long's left?
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, it's an Aaron Dames Porsche. I thought it was the red one. It's the pink one. Which this year is a Lamborghini. Interestingly enough, because Iron Links have moved on to Lamborghini as their factory, as a factory team as well, factory supported team, because they're running the Hypercar,
Porsche curves,
which is
sector 3. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
A horrifically terrible car, needs to be said. Let's hope that Porsche won't lose that Indianapolis. because that's a frequent occurrence in the Porsche. Speaking from some experience myself. Seriously, don't watch yesterday's stream. I was overly cautious there. Yeah, this is where that car is going to be very sketchy and very slow. I nearly rear-ended one in the Aston. Because that car is very stable around here. See? What? What? Look, thanks, but not this way, please. Never do that again. I nearly had a heart attack there. And that was nearly a crash. I went for the overtake there. Hey!
Yellow flag.
That was scary on the last lap.
Very little fuel left. It looks like Barrow's gone off in.
What?
Watch your curves.
Okay, that wasn't the end of the lap, the race. I trolled the whole grid. I literally crossed the line with like a few seconds to go. I have fuel for 2 laps though, so... Front's getting a bit washy now.
Sector 3 is green.
Let's try and do a purple, eh?
Left front is hot.
Ooh. So that wasn't the last lap. Cool. More Le Mans. The more the merrier. Imagine though if anyone had actually planned this to be like a 16-minute race. And it's practically a 19-minute race now. Actually 20-minute, come to think of it.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
That's why I said 20 minutes to crew chief.
We think that.
Because I want to calculate like a full...
Green flag in sector 3.
What happened to the Ferrari behind me, by the way? What's the gap behind?
5.8 seconds.
Oh. Not too bad. I was expecting they may have crashed because they disappeared. Tell you what, much to my disgust and potentially yours, I might become a meta bitch in GTE and start driving the Ferrari all the time. This feels so good. I hadn't given this car a chance because when I saw everyone driving, I was like, well, I'm just gonna be one of those people. Because I'm not trying to be a hipster or anything, but when I see a meta, I always try not to be part of it. In the hopes that it will stop being a meta.
We're running on fumes, mate.
We're not. I've got 9 liters left. Listen to this, okay? How much fuel's left?
Oh no, I just can't hear you.
Okay, that's not a command. See, it says 8. I can do another lap.
Scalier has gone off.
Perhaps.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Man, it's a shame that Porsche had to go. Seems like that, what was it, Rogers guy seemed to have pace similar to mine, so they could have been a fight. This was rather lonely.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
But I'll take a win. Wins are good.
We can see. Ouch, has gone off.
Swear to God, if that guy is called Ow when he's pronouncing it ouch.
Green flag in sector 3.
Oh, that was smooth. This is what happens when I'm focusing on driving instead of chatting bollocks. Yes, son.
Well done, Steve. Great win. You deserved that today.
Yes.
Okay, stop requested. Watch your speed.
Woo-hee. 2 wins in 2 weeks. Yes.
The pit crew is ready.
I mean, that ghost sound on the gearbox is pretty aggressive. Oh, wow. Okay. My fastest lap was 6/10 faster than the next fastest lap. That was relatively easy. Teacher. Let's see how if anyone else was trolling. So Landono LD. Hold on. Oh yeah, AO is the is Rexy. Running mediums. That's probably a bug. If they were running mediums, that will explain why they crashed. Well, I think I'm confident in saying that that's a him. Callum. 46 degrees on track. That's why my tires went away. Okay, so top tip. If this happens, go to profile. Oh, the results haven't come in. I may have exited a bit soon because I forgot that there was a car close to being lapped towards the end. That was good though. I swear if the results don't load at all, that would be annoying. But again, I'm pretty sure not everyone has finished the race yet. Le Mans moments. How do I pronounce my name? Okay. Papa Vasiliou. Papa Vasiliou. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but if I were using my mom's surname, it would be even harder. Because there would be some like aggressively Greek sounds in it. I got that pop-up and it didn't do anything. The pop-up, it just sent me to the wrong results. It's just taking rather long. Let's actually see if there's an issue on Discord. Because if there is, people will probably, no doubt, point it out. And how this game is completely broken and unplayable and they should fix this and, you know, the usual. My chat. Come on. Scroll down. Jump to present. Thank you. Very wise advice I'm reading here. Easiest way to get an SR is to just let people past and wait for their mistakes to watch them kill themselves. So true. Oh, that might have loaded actually. Hey, there we go. Ooh, triple arrows on both fronts. Let's see. That's good. I think the post didn't strike this time. Both cars behind gained positions, so there must have been a bit of chaos behind. Wow, 16%. Yeah, sorry, Callum. Mr. Callum Rogers. Immovable? What did I hit? Oh, the wall. Was it that hard? Also, the race was not 3 laps. It was 5. Are the contacts removing clean laps? I swear to God, this was fixed ages ago and it's back. So if you have an incident now, I think it actually invalidates the lap. Doesn't count as a clean lap. So you don't get invalid laps because the lap is valid, but because it wasn't clean, although that may be a change in the system, to be fair. That might be a change to the system, which I'm not against, to be fair. But I think it's a little bit unfortunate that the contacts do that. All right. This has been fun. This race, at least, the previous ones, there were write-offs, let's face it. Was not expecting a win today, but it happened. So I'm rather chuffed to bits, but I think that's what happens when you gain and lose safety rank all the time. So Mr. Git is live, but he's doing ACC on Nordschleife, which has given it a new lease of life, it looks like. For a 20, and it's a practice for a 24-hour race. Okay. So that's one option. The other option is Kevin Ciclari. I'm going to do RBR tomorrow. I'm going to do RBR tomorrow. And probably most of the coming week I will do, because I'll try to do recce's on all stages I'll be on. Check the notes, see if they're good. I will intentionally try not to be too concerned about pace, because I don't want to be one of those tryhards that actually practices the same stage like 15,000 times and then inevitably does well in that stage, because I don't think that's fair. I want to keep it as accurate as possible. You do a recce, maybe like a shakedown, and then you go into the race, the stage, like in earnest. Okay, so Kevin Ciclari is streaming Le Mans Ultimate, but I'm not one to just go to people that stream the same category necessarily. He's doing the Monza race as well, which is no doubt going to be fantastic. What's Ben Summers doing today? See, that's an option. He's at Zandvoort. In the Lotus 79. That's another option. G. Dave is doing F123. Although he has his face cam on at the moment and not the game, not game. Let's see who else. Let's see if we can find someone in the category that actually is might have flown under my radar. Although the vast majority of them are French or Spanish, and therefore I'm not quite sure there will be overlap in the linguistic aspect of with my audience. Oh, there's someone in English, and Elise is doing some of it as well. Let's see. Oh God, no! Penimpede streaming Le Mans Ultimate. We're not going there, that's for sure. That's not happening in a billion years. No face cam on that English stream though. And that sometimes doesn't bode well. Sometimes, not always. But popping there for the first time. So anyway, I'll send you over to Ben Summers, I think. I haven't rated him ever. He's doing iRacing. But as I said, I'm never going to be rating someone because they're in the same category as me necessarily. I always try to... I want to keep the atmosphere here like all sims have something of value to offer. except for N-Sport. And therefore, I want you to enjoy that and hopefully instill that spirit in you as well. So we're going to go his way. And as mentioned earlier, I will be back on Thursday, tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm okay, to do recce's at San Remo and potentially some daily rallies to get myself into a rallying mood with a particular car I'm driving, which is a Clio Williams. And that will be the vibe in general. I will be splitting my time between that and and I also have there's also the R Factor 2 Alfa Romeo League on Tuesday that I will probably do. Next Tuesday, obviously. And on Monday, we have the LMP3s again. Well, there's stuff to do. Anyway, thank you very much for joining in. Thank you, Hyper. Thank you, X-Mighty Guy. And thank you, Woody. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Enjoy yourselves.